Yeah, okay. So, Forest is sick and there's ghosts everywhere. Go clear out the ghosts. I've talked with Minister Shen, which I don't really want to do because I kind of know how this is going to go with him. He's just going to be like, "Arr, peasants!"
It is not easy to be Minister Shane. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion?
What are you minister of?
The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Sheng oversees nothing in this dying... This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the...
Why is the Great Dam open?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It's dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible... Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key...
Why'd they do that?
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better...
Is there anything I can do?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, but if I happen to lose the key and some...
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Think about what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, stranger, perhaps I could direct you to the historic ruins of our old... Strictly for interest.
Is there a reward for this? Would you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Ah. That's all I need to know. I'll see where I can... Yeah. That's all I need to know.
Yes, yes. Go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the Great Dam, and I never said that.
I never said shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Ignore me in entirety. Okay, so Tong. This is beggars. Let's go to the boathouse. Okay. I hit escape at the wrong time. Let me see your wares, merchant. Celia and a steady hand. What sort of help do you need? Yeah, I did. Blood and those sails will float away with all the silver. It would be a ridiculous waste of gold in business. I want you to destroy the controls of the Great Dam, leaving it forever open. Then there will be no danger of some adventurer coming by and closing it. I'm not going to doom this entire time. What if I expose your plan? I want no part in this. Oh. I told him I wanted no part of it. Now I gotta go to the boathouse. Should I go to the tea house and talk to the wife first? Let's go talk to the wife. And then we'll go... Wait, wife to be, right? He was engaged, I think. Let's go talk to the wife to be and then... talk to that girl. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out back here too. Oh yeah, that's like an absurd mockery of what this is. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they did a very good job with that. I'm gonna just say right now, I don't think they did a very good job with that part. Let's go talk to this girl, but first let us save so she doesn't run out there and go get herself killed and I lose stuff for saying the wrong thing. If she runs in there and is like, that's mommy!
Did you find Bay?
Dogs work for a woman who's interested in Bay.
A woman? What is her interest in my fiance? Do you know who she is? You have to talk to her. Tell her to leave him alone. He's mine. Make her leave him alone. Of course. I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
I don't know about this. I don't know how I feel about that. That was a weird response. I'm draining a lot of focus doing this. Yo.
This here's a private.
Need to speak to Ling about Bay.
Why didn't you say so in the
I
first
did!
Go on in.
That's exactly what I said! Ooh, book stand. Horse Lord. Impressive.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
I can do it. Yo.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Yep, you want one?
They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But
You promised to marry you?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want... I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But
Let me bring Bay here, maybe we can work something out.
yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me...
I'll go get Bay right now. Oh god.
What are you doing here?
I was even doing the
I
animation.
figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
Mm-hmm.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Bay, man.
What? Bay, how could you?
I like how
I
everyone's
didn't.
calling him Bay.
It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay.
He looks way
It
older
was
than she
summer,
is.
and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eiling."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids.
Seems like you're being a little bit unreasonable, Eileen.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You
It's
promised
really
to marry
disturbing me
and
how
you're
her
going
eyes
to keep that
aren't
promise.
looking at him, they're looking up at the top of her eyelids. Lon and Eileen should fight. The winner gets Bay. Said you never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
Because he doesn't. You changed too.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
That was a reasonable.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have.
Keep your dowry. I was just happy to help.
all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
Well, I'm now in the middle of an illegal base with a bunch of loot everywhere. Oh, that's not loot.
You got something to say, you say it to Eileen. You got something to say, you got something got something to say, you say it to
I was
Eileen.
trying to steal your
She's in
stuff. I
charge
wasn't
here.
trying to speak with you, sir. Okay. Huh. Seems like a poor place to hide your... Alright. Oh, those guards fucking suck. Those guards really fucking suck. They didn't do shit. They just watched me steal all their shit and were like, ah, it doesn't pay me enough. Pays me in beatings. The last 3 payments have all been beatings, and not good ones either. Weak limb beatings.
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only...
It's no excuse for what you can still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bae didn't help any.
Maybe I could help you find a husband.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth... But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my...
Tell me about this town's bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the... Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a... And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might...
Seem to have gotten over Bae pretty quickly.
The only reason I was interested in Bae was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband. It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. It just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of...
We'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right.
I'll be back once I find you a husband. I wanted to say the last one, but decided it would be in poor taste. And what? Oh, I thought there was no door. I want those weapons. I still have a generic short sword. Oh, long sword, really, but hey, who's counting?
Hello again.
I know a woman who is looking for a husband.
You do? That's great. Is she?
Sure.
Well, let's go meet her. You better... Wow, you sure are pretty. And you got a real nice club here for you and your friends. My name's Tian, but everyone...
Big! Yes, I can see that. Well, Big Tian, my name's...
Yeah, I ain't never been to the big city before. Usually I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so... You want to get married now?
You aren't really the sharpest knife in the rack,
No.
are you, Tian?
No, he's not. He's a simple man, but a good man.
Hey, that's what my old father always says about me. He also says the key to farming is hard work and happy thoughts.
A farm, eh? I've spent my whole life living in the town. I'm not sure I want to leave Tien's Landing.
Tian could move here and join your gang. I'm sure he doesn't really care about the farm.
Gang? What are you... Hey!
Well...
Huh. That didn't go well, did it? Look, if you want to collect that silver I promised you, you're going to have to come up with someone...
I'll be back in... maybe 6 minutes. Well... Oh shit, this isn't the tea house. The tea house is over here. Ah, damn. Alright, Yanru.
Praise the Emperor. Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back, Steve.
Okay. Was the dude up top, or... What?
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam. Old Mother Quan is trying to make this place respectable.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll...
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up.
I'll handle this.
You will?
And who are...
I'm Darling Wolfie. I need your help.
My help? Nobody
Did
asked
you just
for my
call
help.
yourself
They don't
Darling?
even trust me enough to ride on my... But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show them. That's why I volunteer.
I need you to take me to the pirate camp.
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
I was told you were brave enough to take me.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to... I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back... Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam...
You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates.
You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything...
Alright. I'll meet you at Baker's Pier.
Good. I got lots to do before we go.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we...
Remember, meet me at Beggar...
Everything is right again. Thank you for putting Old Mother Quan back in charge.
Yep.
I'm gonna make some bacon and some waffles. You want one?
No.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
It's too late to make meatballs. Are you sure you don't want something to eat?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you mad?
No.
I'm nobody. Nothing.
Why have you
I know a woman who might be interested in you.
I confess that I am eager to find a woman of genuine intellect and class. How...
Ling is looking for a husband.
Ling? Surely you jest. The infamy of that woman's gang...
into a true lady.
I admit I am quite capable of bringing culture even to... Perhaps you are right. Very well. I consent to a meeting with Eileen.
Alright.
Greetings, fair maiden. I see accounts of your physical beauty are quite accurate.
Why are you talking to
I only
me
hope
and not
the less
her?
flattering traits attributed to you are less...
You sure like to use big words, don't you? You trying to make me feel stupid or something?
I'm down, that's just the way he talks.
Precisely. My copious vocabulary and cunning linguistics are ample evidence of my superior intellect.
Or maybe you use big words to compensate.
Are you under the erroneous belief that impugning my manhood will
Arling's fiery, that's part of her charm.
Yes, she has a lot to learn, but culture, class, and training will bring even this ornery dog to the heel.
Bring me to a heel? How about I burn...
You wouldn't. I don't. I mean...
Huh.
Well. Guess I can go find another. I think the only place is the boathouse. I mean, not the boathouse. The, pier. Secret training.
You have some understanding.
Okay. Let's check over here.
These sailors are good for business. At least until their silver runs out.
Hello. You do not need to speak with me. I am... But for now, I...
Alright. Goodbye. Where?
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them.
Wow, way to make that real depressing, Dawn Star.
Who else has them? What? Another day, another bowl of...
Filthy thieves stole my rags!
No, this isn't a building. This isn't a real building. Urchin.
You ever seen a ghost? What's the matter, farm girl? Never seen a real working woman?
Okay.
Ing better figure out a way to get us out of here soon.
Hello there. I haven't spotted you around Tian's land. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat.
What kind of shows do you normally put on?
You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routine.
Great.
I travel around the countryside. I may not be putting on any shows here.
Show me what you could teach me and what you have for sale.
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever... You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand. Let's see what I can teach you.
Why do all these have negatives? Oh, not all of them have negatives. 4,000. Okay, so I can only afford to... Oh, no, I can... Really? Huh. Okay. So let's get focus and -3 health. That's a good bit of a level, just gets X, but hey.
The folks of this town
more
were
focused
kind
trading
at
is
first,
good.
But now there's...
Yep, pirate.
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that gal.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're...
I will discover a way to free this ship.
I've had enough...
Now get back in that...
Well, you're still the captain. For now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a...
How is he gonna get you out of the town? Look at your fucking ship.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the great dam...
Your men don't respect you very much, do they?
They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The great dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is... We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen.
If the river is too low and fast, why don't you close the dam?
If I leave the ship, my men will have Tian's Landing in flames. The locals think the dam is haunted, and Minister...
I'll close the dam for you.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you... I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all
Dawnstar doing her best to try not to pretend like she's not listening to the conversation, but is clearly looking and listening in on the conversation. I'll go to the dam right now.
You won't get too far if you don't...
I already got the key from Shang.
Excellent. The key will get you into the ruins, where you can... Good luck. I'm not used to needing help.
Alright.
Ignore the spots. You won't catch anything from me. Well, nothing dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Hey, would you...
Good luck.
By chance be looking for a wife? Someone like you would actually do rather well with that person. So, what's going on over here?
Finally, someone stronger than these cowed peasants this town did. What I do not need, however, is someone who walks the way of the open palm. I can read in every move.
What's so wrong about that?
They must protect themselves. You see? If I can see by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist, I promise to make it worth your while. I have no time.
Well, this isn't going anywhere. Bamboo cask.
If one more of these...
What do you want?
Sorrows, what do you mean? You stole a figure from Merchant Chung.
Figurine? You mean that clay statue?
Why'd you take it?
My ma used to have figurines like that.
Your mother wouldn't like you taking someone else's things.
Oh, jeez, now you got me feeling all guilty about my ma. Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I don't mean to cause no trouble. I just missed my ma is all.
Hey, it's okay. Don't cry.
I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
Yo. Okay. Clearly nothing's happening with that character for the whole game. Now, where do I need to go? He's up by the entrance to the forest, correct? Yes, so up here would be fine.
Your move, old goat.
Ah, shut up, you two. Mr. Shang, so, yep. I have a figurine here. Alright, I'll be going up. Now, this is how I get to that forest. Oh, wow, that's, spoilers. Very hard save. Before event.
This place feels all wrong.
I don't feel anything, but you look like you're about to be ill. Are you alright?
If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul.
What? How are you missing your brain? You were missing your brain, you're missing the upper part of your skull. I don't know how that happened. Okay, well. Come on. Ugh. I hate when they block. It's such a waste of... I gotta do this and hit him, and now we're good. You killed the ghost!
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation.
These ghosts a major problem? It's all a matter of training.
They grow worse by the day, and I've almost given up hope. My manners desert me. I am Lord Yun. You should turn back south to Tien's Landing. This is the safest part of the...
Perhaps there's some way I can help you.
Help me? That's certainly a kind offer. Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line to...
I heard that you need help opening the forest for travel again.
Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tien's Landing by using my flyer.
Ooh. Is there any chance you could fly me to the Imperial City?
It depends on how long you have to spend waiting. My flyer will not return for at least a month, as I knew it would take some. Unless we can find a way to remove these ghosts, though, I'll be stuck here warning people.
Seems I need your wind map to travel north.
Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are impressive. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath.
Why do you propose?
The deal is simple. Find out why my land...
You have a deal. I found out what's wrong with your land.
Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blackened with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no... I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
What do you mean by a fox?
Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women. Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune, some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest.
What do I need to do?
I think something is wrong with the Forest Shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening.
She needs to know. I'm sure she'll want to help, if I can find her.
A noble sentiment, but when I look upon these trees, I'm afraid that you may have to destroy her. See what you can learn first. Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a... Once there, find my hunter, Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still
That's
lives.
a really shitty name.
He claimed to remember some sort of... You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest.
I need that wind map, so I have work to do.
I was beginning to think there may be no cure for... Find Spearcatch's Leaf.
Again, that's a fucking dumb name.